You know, when I started out, I didn't even know how to wire a light switch, really. I don't have any background in doing engineering of any kind. I have a high school diploma and 1 year of art college that didn't pan out. And so everything that I've been doing, I've taught myself. Building anything sort of thrusts you into an environment where you're forced to learn something new. But while I'm learning this very practical thing, I'm also looking sort of from the outside to see what is visually appealing about those processes. All of that is kind of like seed material for me to process and use later for visual reference. A lot of that comes back out in strange ways. There has been, for my entire life, this line, this distinction between craft and fine art. I think it's a barrier that's been disintegrating, and I think that's a very good thing. So one thing that's important to me is that the pieces be engineered in some fundamental way, that they be an assemblage of some kind. For me, that it's important that there be an engineering subtext to the object that is being made, and it's not always apparent in the finished object, but that's sort of why I've been putting more effort into in developing my drawings and displaying my drawings in a way that can communicate the relationship. Most ray gun Gothic work or science fiction memorabilia has an intentional fictional use. It is meant to be a symbol for something that does something very specific, like a ray gun or like a spaceship, and that's certainly not my interest at all. I am interested in using those same reflexes that people have. People have become very accustomed to objects that they interact with telling them what they do and what they're for. And so you can sort of exploit that and create objects that are highly engineered, objects that people have an expectation of when they approach it, that it will tell them what it is and tell them what it does, and then you don't give them that, you just leave it there. And so people are very uncomfortable with that, and people wrestle with that they're here it is, there's this object, it's highly engineered, it's highly crafted, surely it must do something. And then you just don't give them anything, and they can't sort it, and so it just stays fresh in their mind, and it's an irresolvable paradox for them.